So all I had to do is just build. So starting my verse, I start to listen to the beat. I look for a nice drag melody. Say you want to leave, yeah, baby, that's cool.
Yeah.
If you listen to the beat by itself, dung, 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 dung. Actually, I had the melody there, you know.
Yeah.
That is a good strategy for any artist to use. Because most times, I mean, I can make my own melodies myself. But most times, it's the melody from the beat I don't use.
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Parlé with Cranberry. Of course, I'm your juicy girl, Cranberry. Thank you so much for clicking on another one of my videos. Today, I am super excited because I have somebody with me that a lot of folks have been wondering about, the man Dova. Dova, how are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good. I know it's been a little while, but
Yeah.
you're ready. I'm doing good.
Alright, so Dova, tell me a little bit about yourself and what led you into music and specifically Bouyon music.
For me, I saw Jordan, man. I'm from Jordan in the first place. Big up my place, big up my boys one time. You check. Me, I naturally wanted to be a footballer when I was younger. But the first thing that inspired me about music is Tommy Lee. I always liked music on the world. My first favorite artist is Michael Jackson.
Okay.
But my first inspiration I get to really even make a song is from Tommy Lee. And then from there, I make a track, and my brother, I didn't even want nobody to hear it now. My brother take it and he bring it up and he make people hear it, and everybody check, yeah, superstar, da, da, da. And from there, when it comes to Bouyon now, honestly, it's rich because of Rich and Bouyon.
Okay.
We was one of the run-ins in the beginning, like 2020. I go in the studio for the first time. I record a couple of dancehall tracks.
Okay.
Understand? And then we go on about maybe 3 little jams. They wanted me to see the scene, see the vibes. So at the same time, I check my Dova. We're cruising back, we're going back. I say, Dova, you know what? This Bouyon people want to hear. And he's an artist. He can make all kinds of music. Try Bouyon.
Yeah.
And from there, I'm Bouyon. It's free rich, man.
So would you say that you spoke about Tommy Lee and Michael Jackson? Would you say that they are your biggest inspirations when it comes to music?
No, I'm not really. Tommy Lee not the biggest. My biggest inspiration when it comes to music, I can still say Michael Jackson,
Okay.
Vybz Kartel, Bob Marley, these type of people there.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to be great, you have to learn from the greats.
I agree. So how would you say that the greats like Bob Marley and Michael Jackson, they shape the type of song that you have and the type of music that you make?
Well, people like that, they have their... If you look at Michael Jackson, you never hear once in your life after that man. When a man do that, people fall in and fainting.
I know, right?
You understand me? So them fellas naturally have a high influence, but I realize it has something that making them have that type of influence. They act from unique.
Yeah.
They're making art from unique. They always want to stand out. You check? But it's not really about standing up to look better than people. But to make sure their craft is their craft. When you hear their craft, you know, okay, that's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, one time like Vybz Kartel. Look at Bob, and another thing too, their music doesn't die. They're taking their music serious. If I play Bob Marley, no.
Everybody know Bob Marley, everybody know Michael Jackson. And even if they're no longer here, but the music still live on.
It still live on.
Selling.
Because their music can play and your chances yesterday make.
Yep.
And I listening to a rap that come out yesterday and jammy tomorrow you need another one.
Yeah, it doesn't last. But take us behind the scenes of Toxic Love. That is a very, very, very popular song. And, everybody would say, like, is Dova that carry that song, Dova that make that song what it is. So, how did that collaboration come about, and what sort of role did you have in the creation of the song?
Honestly, I don't get that a lot. Yeah, people tell me that it's my song.
Yeah.
Me and Region was all moves a little while, man. So 2020 there, I don't know if people can remember that. You have a song, Baby, Don't Go. And you tell me, Dova, you can remember that track? People tell me, boy, that track make me feel emotional and this and that and that. So you tell me you want to make another song.
Yeah.
Now I was on his case about original tracks. I like to use people's things when we can make our own songs.
Yeah.
You check? So now we had a beat, we had already used that beat, the Toxic Love beat. So you tell me, boy, you sing the chorus for me. This song I go out to them, you check?
Yeah.
And then he asked me, you can give me a verse on that? Suki was the one time. Tell me, yeah man, what do you mean? You check? Sit down. So okay, on his little pen and paper, read on his phone, and listening to my beat, I come in 15 minutes and that might kill.
So,
I doesn't write music again.
In 15 minutes, you create that verse.
That verse, yeah, man.
So, the video for Toxic Love now has 1.5 million views on YouTube. When you take that little 15 minutes to make that verse, you ever thought this song would have been as successful as it is?
I'm so glad you asked that, especially on the interview, because I always telling people I never really thought. I was checking like, okay, people would jam to it, you check me? But I never thought it would do all that. I never thought that make that song, when that song had just come out at the same time, that alone was here playing.
Yep. All over, I was in St. Martin and that was all they were playing, Toxic Love.
I never thought that come big, so I tell you straight, because in the first place, you know Bouyon already.
Yeah.
You check, and before that song come out, most song is, you know the vibes, nasty business.
Yeah.
So myself, I don't check in like, okay, I have a nice voice, I have a flow and thing, people dig the track, but people more, I check in, people more gravitate into like, so nasty business and thing. I'm not saying I don't make the music too, all of us does do it, but that, I never thought that song would go that far, honestly.
So, and the song has been so successful, how have you personally benefited from the success of the song, if you've benefited?
That's a question that has plenty. Me and my boy Rich, we go for little cycles, you know. But money wise, we can talk about it after. Okay, because I get in a little thing from my boy every month.
Okay.
He must pay. He must pay, you know. Certain people don't pay by their money for sure. I have a song on the fresh album. Anyhow, I say it already. I have a song on the fresh album, Moonwalk, guys, in the money I'm talking about.
Okay.
I benefit in a lot because I mean, all know that same album I'm talking about consists about 14 songs or maybe more. Like what I have to pay for when it comes to that music does take a lot of money. It's still average I doing it. People may be all thinking I don't link it fridge again, but we're doing things on the cover. Say it was a surprise, I don't split it already, so you check?
Okay, because that was my next question. After Toxic Love, we haven't heard much from you. Everybody wondering, but what happened to Dova? Where is Dova? So tell us what happened and what have you been doing since Toxic Love?
Well, I was never MIA. I was behind the scenes. I coming through. I was a hit maker, you know, honestly. And another thing, I know people checking like after that verse was so bad.
Yeah.
They want to hear me on a track by
because
myself.
everybody checking, but that partner's sick. Like we need to see more of Mr. And the song come out and it's like, we not seeing the fella. What happened?
Honestly, I'm going to tell you. I tell my big boy, I tell Rich already, boy, that's why people begging for me, my brother. We have to push out things. But Mr., I'm going to tell you, he's a scientist. He always said that you know how to strategize things because I coming through. Don't afraid at all. I coming through.
So since you tell me you coming through, so my next question was if you're working on any new projects and if we can expect to see more collabs like what you did with Toxic Love in the future.
Yeah, man. Very near future. I have a lot of projects coming through.
Well, I'm happy to hear that, and I'm sure all of the viewers are going to be happy to hear that because everybody wondering where is Dova.
My partner tell me do my work. Dova coming through, and Dova coming earthquake. I pass, I go shake the air straight.
So you say you're a hit maker and all of that. So tell me, if you were to advise somebody that is aspiring to be a musician or an artist in Dominica, what sort of advice would you give to them?
Well, in the first place, I'll tell no pain, no gain. First thing, if you don't work hard, you don't get nothing out of things. But you still have to work smart and not hard. When it comes to music on a whole, I don't want to be bold. But if you want to choose something, you have to choose. You have to go in Bouyon. If you want to go in it, if you want to make music for money, go straight in Bouyon. If you can't make music, but if you want to, I don't say for myself. I do that for me to see the world, not for the world to see me. I mean, when you do it like that, the world will see you more. I'll tell any youth, strive for greatness. You believe in something, no matter what. You feel no matter what you go through and what people tell you to. Once you believe in what you're doing, I believe it go work out. And with music, it can be rap, it can be anything, it can work out. When I was younger, I used to tell myself, but look cool and go in Jamaican performance thing. So if you can do that, why can't I do that? You check, but it's a consistency.
You have to be consistent and you have to always be trying to improve on your craft.
Always.
So you, that sick killer verse on Toxic Love. You create that in 15 minutes. Tell me a little bit about the process that you go into when it comes to making music or writing.
That is not a heavy question, it was a deadly question. I have two ways to explain that. I have a kind of a way of making music. You check the book, I can't really explain, but I can say it so. When it comes to a physical way, I just naturally make my music. The first thing I don't do, in the first place, if I don't like a beat, I can make a song on any beat. But if I don't like a beat, I'll not catch something fast. When the first thing I do, I go in, I sitting down, I start to listen to the beat. I'm looking for the most, how can I say it now? The most catchy melody in the song.
Yeah.
And then I'm marmoting on it because you see, the most important part of a track is the hook. You check that, what does catch people. If you don't have a catchy hook, your song most likely. You understand? So I'm looking for a melody, the most catchy melody first. And then once I catch it, I'm marmoting words on it, I'm fixing words on it. Right? So then once it's a verse I had to do. The verse part of it easier than catching the chorus. I know the chorus already. You have a chorus, so you have it's like in school. When you're doing an essay, you have a topic, you check me in this and that. So when you have the topic, you can build on the topic. So all I had to do is just build. So starting my verse, I start to listen to the beat. I look for a nice drag melody. Say you want to leave, yeah baby, that's cool. If you listen to the beat by itself, dun 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 dun. Actually, I have the melody there, you know. That's a good strategy for any artist to use. Because most times, I mean, I can make my own melodies myself. But most times, it's the melody from the beat I don't use.
Okay.
You check? And then when it comes to the words now, it's just filling the blanks, you know. Because I mean, SMA, smartest man alive. You check me?
Okay, SMA boys.
All right. SMA. So it's putting the words together. When you say I reach on that part, when I say, about 10 man, but your belly still not full. I say, boy, I don't feel like thinking about it. I say, boy, people go sing that, but I never know. They'd sing it that much.
You didn't know they'd sing it that much. That song is a hit, and people still listening to that song. That song, and it's that verse. That verse is what made that song what it is. I don't think that song would be what it is without that verse.
No, honestly, I can say the truth, not being biased or egotistic. We can't be biased about that at all. If not for that verse, it would not have that kind of impact that it has. And also again, it come in the beginning. Maybe if that track had started with somebody else verse at the beginning, it would maybe be different. Yeah. You understand? When that song played, especially now, DJ play the verse, still play a little bit of the chorus and next point. Yeah. You check me? Yeah, because I mean, and like you said, everybody thinks, that it's like a Dova song because of how I come. That's the next thing I'm going to come to when it comes to me and making a track again. That is another thing I'm going to say about me making songs again while I'm making that song itself. You check? Because I'm making songs a long time. I doesn't write songs again because the amount of books I have, man, I write already. But you have to make music that relative to people. Yeah. You check things that people can relate to. I mean, certain songs, I can't tell you, certain songs, I will say things because people asking me, but certain people ask me, but which one not give you that cargo pelle, man? The thing is, no, it's relative because there are certain things, obviously, that relating to me. You have to feel a thing on a level and say, okay, that can relate to that something person. That people can all relate to. So, but you say you don't write anymore. Why is that? I spend so much time. I started making music 13 years old. At age 13, this day I stopped making music, I never stopped a day in my life. As soon as I reach my back behind beats again. Before so I come we need to hear some more Dova music. Oh, you only go hear a lot. When Rich come, Rich on top. Rich come back. Yeah, I'm put us on top and he come back. So tell me, how, because people looking for Dova, how can your fans stay up to date with you and, to know about the latest projects that you have coming out? How can people stay in touch with Dova? Well, I mean, if you want to find me on TikTok, you can find me on D-Dragon. My page name is D-Dragon. Okay. 999 D-Dragon. You see? But that itself, I have to make a new one anyways. You just stick to the more CEO page because that is where everything coming on. Me and doing some serious work. It's a camp here. And I am on a couple collaborations. You know artists I'd like to collaborate with? You make a Sheldon song. As I say Sheldon. You see Shelly? And my boy. And we go to school together. We wasn't in the same class, but we go to school together. And Asa. But Rich tell me not too much features for the album, boss man.
So the album Moonlight, is that your album or is it a Ridge album and you featuring on it?
No. The album is my album. That's why it cannot have too much features. And it have a particular song. The name of it is Moonwalk. But the name of the album is Because of God.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that.
Why you calling it that? I mean, okay. My family naturally is a music family. That the first drinking band, maybe the best drinking band in Dominica is from Julian, my grandfather and then. XP is my cousin. We raised together, calling XP.
Okay.
So the music naturally in my blood. You check? And I tell you up to this day, I go and make a song. And I check like, bro, like, I don't check like where it coming out, but where else can it come out? From God.
Yeah.
You check? And if not for me, I'm making music all now. I don't know where I'd be. I could have been there. 19 years, I get 9 stab, I almost lose my life.
Really?
Yeah, my intestine was having a big surgery. Big
Wow.
surgery, 9 stabs. 7 on my lungs, 1 there. You understand?
Wow. Well, we're happy that you're still here to give us some good music.
Right, so it's for a reason. So Jah showed me now he leave me there. He give me something, take heed of it, because enough young man is, you just believe in that gangster thing a lot, but at a certain point, when you start to get older, you realizing what that does pay and what that don't pay.
Yeah.
You understand me? If you see all our be bones,
Yeah.
you check, so I check.
And probably your bones would be dust already too.
Dust, pussy. You check, so me and side checking because of that. It's because of what I have that talent and it's because of what I dare still. So what else would be album?
Okay, so what advice would you give to the young guys out there, the wannabe gangsters?
The first thing I say, fellas, is that I wanna be gangster. If you gangster, you gangster. If that's not for you, because I leave that alone. Because everybody, you cannot tell a fisherman how to fish.
Yeah.
You check me, especially if it's constructional when you're doing. You see, some man does for the life, the gangster life, it's looking good. Because you see another thing that dragging man behind that, them wanna be gangsters, women. Because woman, they thinking, yeah, woman want gangster. No, father, women want men that can protect them.
Yep.
You check me, take care of them. So once a woman see you doing your thing properly, a real gangster to me is a man that taking care of his priorities and the women and children. Priority meaning like business-wise. Because if your business well taken care of to me, automatically the women and children going to be taken care of. The family
Everything
have to
else
first
then to fall in line.
fall in line. But when you see you come there and you say, baby, don't worry, I don't look at thing that my partner there, you can sell a week there. I must bring her money. But your child hungry last time.
Yeah.
Who's with me? You have to feed your child. But that's not a man. That you call yourself a gangster, not even a man.
Yeah,
See?
I totally agree. Well, Dova, I look forward to hearing all of the tracks, and I know everybody else look forward to hearing the tracks off of Moonlight, because we've all been wondering, where is Dova?
We have a lineup coming in. Trust me.
So, guys, you heard from Dova, so you know Dova have a lot of things in store. I personally cannot wait to hear.
Videos, you might have 5 videos
You're
for the
gonna
album.
oh, nice. So
Yeah, man.
we're looking for another 1.5 million views on those new videos.
You might even pass that.
Well, I look forward to hearing all of your new material, Dova. Thank you so much for your time and for talking to me. I really, really appreciate your time. Guys, thank you so much for clicking on another one of my videos. And like Dova said, if you want to stay up to date on what he's doing, follow the Mosio page. He has a lot of new stuff coming out with Ridge Cross the Bridge. So for everybody that was thinking Dova and Ridge fall out, that's why we're not seeing Dova. Dova put those rumors to rest.
Yeah, man. Easy does it.
Album coming soon. If you haven't done so yet, remember to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell so you get post notifications every time I upload another video. And I'm gonna catch you guys in the next Parlé episode. Bye.